Hi, welcome to Holistically Healthy. I'm Cara, and I'm a wife, a mom, a teacher, and a certified integrative holistic health coach. I own Holistically Yours Health and Wellness, and I have additional certifications in behavioral analysis, detoxification, and hormone health. I love all things health and fitness, but you won't find any fad diets or magic pills here. Join me as we achieve wellness that nourishes your mind, body, and soul. Get ready to discover how eating healthy can be simple and delicious, and how making realistic, sustainable shifts will empower you to achieve all of your health goals. From creative ways to incorporate more whole foods into your diet, to finding joy in movement and practicing mindfulness, together we will navigate the confusing world of nutrition and empower you to take control of your health. And I'll be here to support you every step of the way. So grab your coffee, your laundry basket, or your car keys, and let's dive in. Hello, and welcome back to Holistically Healthy. Today we're talking about something I hear all the time. You're eating healthy, you're working out, you're drinking water, but somehow the scale still isn't moving. You feel like your weight loss has stalled, you're super frustrated, you have no idea what you're doing wrong, if anything, and you just don't know what to do next. If that sounds like you, if you're doing all the right things and your body just isn't responding, this episode is going to be all about you, for you. So pay attention. The first thing I really just want to say is I want you to know your body is not broken. I hear it all the time. Like people tell me, I feel like my body's broken. I feel like I just can't lose weight. I've been doing everything I'm supposed to be doing. But you're not broken. I promise you that. Your body's not ignoring you. You don't need to try harder. You just need to understand what's going on and why you're not reaching your goals. So before we get into like the nitty gritty of the why, I want to share a quick story about a client that I worked with a few months ago. She came to me. She was really feeling frustrated. She was eating perfectly. She was working out 5 days a week. She was tracking everything she ate. But it had been a couple months. I'm not sure if it was like 2 or 3 months, and she wasn't losing any weight. So she felt like her body was broken. She felt like her body hates her. She didn't know what to do next. She was Googling everything. And then it was like a wealth of information, right? There's just so much information on the internet when you Google weight loss resistance and why am I not losing weight? And she felt overwhelmed by the amount of information. She just didn't know where to start. So, she was asking me, like, is it my hormones? Is it because I'm 44 years old? Is it my metabolism? Like, what am I doing wrong? And the truth is, she wasn't necessarily doing anything wrong. And most women aren't necessarily doing anything wrong. Your body just is responding to stress the best way it knows how. And that's by holding on to fat. Like it holds on for safety, right? It's the same like fight or flight mode idea. You know, if you're in a state of constant stress, you're constantly fatigued, and most women that I know in their 40s and older, even many in their 30s, they're in a constant go, go, go mode. Maybe you have kids, maybe you're taking care of aging parents, you work. Like it's just, life is stressful, right? Life is stressful. And, there's no gold medal for hustling. But all of that can create a chronic feeling of stress, and your body knows when it's under stress. So, let's talk about first why this happens, because once you understand why it happens, your mentality around weight loss and weight loss resistance changes. And that's a big thing that I always teach in Holistically Healthy, right? Like we can't just do the steps. We have to educate ourselves and learn why we do the steps, because that also helps to create this subconscious change that is needed to reach your goals and for lasting health and lasting weight loss. Like you have to understand the why and the education behind it. So there's 3 big reasons that your body might be resisting weight loss, even when you feel like you're doing all the right things. And there are more than these 3, but these are 3 pretty prominent ones. And again, it's not because you're not motivated or you're lacking discipline. There's a reason why your body isn't responding to what you're doing. And sometimes what you're doing needs to be changed or tweaked. But most of the time clients come to me and they're already on the right track. We just make little changes to get them to where they need to be. So, like I said, living in constant go mode, that's like the number one reason, right? Like being constantly stressed. Waking up, you feel like you're already behind. You have a to do list a mile long. As soon as your eyes open, your head's still on the pillow. And then you're rushing through the day. You're running from one thing to the next. Maybe you're going to work, to kids after school activities, to making dinner, to picking somebody up from sports. You're just constantly running. You barely have any time for yourself, and you're just go, 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 go. Well, that is a emotional kind of stress. And your body doesn't know the difference between when you're staring at the face of a bear and you're in physical danger, or if you're just in a state of emotional stress. Your body can't tell the difference. So to your body, a crazy morning, getting the kids out the door, work deadlines, juggling everything at home, like it feels like you are in survival mode. And that's when your stress hormone, known as cortisol, it steps in, right? Like it's just doing its job. It's cortisol's job to protect you. It slows down your metabolism because your body thinks, we don't know when things will calm down. Let's hold on to this energy just in case we need it, right? You're looking at a bear, you need to run, your body needs energy. Your body's going to hold on to that energy. It's the same idea when it's an emotional type of stress. Your body's going to hold on to that energy. And that's why women who are under a lot of stress often find it nearly impossible to lose weight, even if they've been eating clean, even if they're exercising 5 days a week. Your body's not trying to like frustrate you or make you angry. It's trying to save you. And you can't out exercise, out diet, or out willpower your way past chronic stress. It's impossible. The only thing you can do is regulate it. And that's why Holistically Healthy also has a big nervous system component where we do things like breathing techniques, we eat regularly, we include gentle movement, excuse me, or just taking a few minutes of quiet time before moving on to your next task. A couple minutes, 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes in the afternoon, a couple minutes here and there. That really makes a very big difference. And that's why having a nervous system component to whatever your program you're doing or whatever you're doing is super important, and it just makes a massive difference. Another reason why you might be holding on to weight is because you might have a blood sugar imbalance. And sometimes this surprises a lot of women, and sometimes a lot of women come to me and they already know. Like they're already like, oh, nope, I've seen my glucose numbers, I've seen my blood work, my doctor says I'm pre-diabetic, like help me. I don't want to reach that diabetic number. Help me, what can I do? Right? So having blood sugar imbalance can also cause weight loss resistance. And, we think I'm eating healthy. Why would my blood sugar be off? But it's not just about like what you eat. It is. What you eat is a very, very big part of it, but it's often about how and when you eat. So let's say you wake up, you have a cup of coffee, you're skipping breakfast because you're not hungry or you're too busy. Maybe at 11 o'clock, you grab a granola bar, and then by 3 o'clock, you're starving, right? Who's ever been so busy that it's not even like you forget to eat, you just literally don't stop to eat. I know that I am guilty of that. I've done it before. So 3 o'clock, you're starving, you reach for something quick. Maybe it's like pretzels and a piece of chocolate, and you finally sit down to dinner, and then maybe after that you're snacking because you're starving, and you're snacking more at night. Well, the reason you're snacking more at night, I can tell you, is probably because you didn't eat your breakfast in the morning. But that's a whole nother podcast. But and then you're promising yourself you're going to do better tomorrow, and you can do this, and you got this, and then tomorrow comes, and it's the same idea, right? Same things happen. That pattern causes massive swings in your blood sugar. That blood sugar roller coaster, it is a real thing. And every spike and every crash, that triggers more cortisol, which again signals your body to store fat, especially fat around your belly, in your stomach area. Stable blood sugar equals a calm body. Okay, so we talk about this all the time too. You have to have protein, healthy fat, and fiber at every meal. And don't go long stretches without food. You don't want to start eating at 3 p.m. Your cortisol naturally lowers, your cravings increase, and your energy stays consistent. I'm sorry. Your cortisol naturally lowers, your cravings decrease and your energy levels stay consistent when you are eating a balanced meals throughout the day. You can't just have one. You need more than one balanced meal throughout the day. That helps your energy stay balanced. It helps to lower your cortisol. And that's what you're looking for when you feel like you have weight loss resistance. Like that's, again, not the only thing, but a super big thing. And you might be really shocked just to see just how much your body responds from eating more consistently and balancing your meals. One of the things that we're also going to talk about is nervous system dysregulation. And that's one of the most overlooked reasons for not being able to lose weight. Because your nervous system is the control center for everything in your body. If you've been living in fight or flight mode for years, you're pushing through, you're multitasking, you're rarely resting. I mean, we're women. I feel like this is what a lot of us do. Again, guilty of it, right? Your body doesn't feel safe enough to release the weight. So it's like having one foot on the gas and one foot on the brake at the same time. You might be eating all the right things, but if your nervous system's always on alert, your digestion naturally slows down. When your hormones get thrown off and your body stays in that protective mode, you're not going to be able to lose weight. And sometimes, like, I'll ask my clients, like, when was the last time you felt truly relaxed? Like you were truly able to breathe and you were relaxed. And it's such an eye-opening question for so many people because they literally pause and have to think about it. And then they realize they can't remember, or it's been weeks, or it's been months. And that is just like the world that we live in, right? We're expected to go, 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 go all the time. And we have to stop and remember that it's so important to take time for ourselves and to rest and relax. And if that's you, please know you're not doing anything wrong. You're not doing anything wrong. You've just been living in a world that constantly asks more from your body than your body can comfortably give. And that's when the tables kind of turn a little bit and we talk about, the person who's working out 5 days a week. Well, what workouts are you doing? What do they look like? How long? The solution isn't always to add more workouts or to cut more calories. And I will tell you that most women that I work with, when I start working with them, they're actually under eating calories, which is another reason why your body might want to hold on to that energy, is because it's not getting enough calories in the first place. So the solution isn't necessarily to add more workouts or to cut calories. It's to calm your system enough that your body feels safe. And when your body feels safe, your hormones start to rebalance, your digestion improves, and your metabolism wakes back up. So if your body isn't responding right now, just keep in mind, like, it's not a reflection of your effort. It's possibly a reflection of your environment. And your body is incredibly smart. It's always protecting you. When you shift your approach from how can I push harder to how can I support my body better, that's usually when you see a really big change. So part of that is changing your mindset, right? Like, I want you to remember your body's not fighting you, it's protecting you. You can't bully your body into balance. You can't bully your body into losing weight. You can only create safety and trust so that your body feels safe and okay to let go. So instead of thinking about like, oh, okay, I have to fix this. What am I going to do? I have to fix this. Change your mindset a little bit and look at it from the perspective of, what is my body trying to tell me? Like, what is my body communicating with me? So, those are 3 big reasons why you might not be losing weight, even though you feel like you're doing everything right. All of those are components of my Holistically Healthy program, where I walk you through step by step how to do those things, because they're so super important. And I wanted to leave you with a quick 5-minute reset ritual that you can do this week. So just it's so simple and so easy, but you have to remember to do it for it to be effective. So you're going to take 5 slow breaths before your meals. And you're going to ask yourself, am I eating in a rush or am I calm? That makes a big difference. Just taking a couple breaths before you eat will calm your body and signal to your body that you're safe. And then another thing that you can try is having a small protein-rich snack in the afternoon, but you want to balance not only your meals, but your snacks also. So something like Greek yogurt with a handful of almonds or turkey slices with some hummus. Those are some pretty good balanced snacks. And at the end of the day, if you just jot down one thing you did that felt like you supported your body that day, and that will help to not only change your body physically, but to change your mindset. And sometimes changing your mindset is the most important thing that you can do in order to lose weight. And once you do that, you'll see you're going to notice the changes. It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take a couple of days. It might even take a couple of weeks, depending on how much weight you're trying to lose and how long you've been in that stress mode for. But try it, write it down, see how you're feeling, keep track of how you're feeling, and I would bet that you start to see changes. So if you found this episode helpful, if it resonated with you, take a screenshot. I'd love for you to share it in your stories, and tag me and let me know what your biggest aha moment was. Tag me and let me know what you're going to try. I love hearing from all of you. So, yeah, I hope you try some of these things. Tag me. I can't wait to see what you have to say and what you guys are going to try and your opinions on things and how things are working out for you. And stay tuned for next week's episode. Next week, we're talking about how to finally make peace with food, even if you've been dieting your whole life. Thank you for joining me here today, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be doable. You've got this, and I'm here cheering you on every step of the way. If you found this helpful, share it with a mom friend who's ready to add a little more ease into their day. Hit subscribe so you don't miss any episodes, and if this resonated with you, I'd really appreciate it if you could leave a review. It will help other busy moms like you find my content. You can also follow me on Instagram at Holistically Fit and Healthy for more health and wellness tips. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you next time.